So let's bring the hands to heart center, to prana mudra, and just balance the left and right hemispheres, the sun and moon energy, masculine and feminine. And take a deep breath in, suspend the breath, and extend through the crown of your head. And exhale completely. Inhale again. Suspending the breath, being full. Feel the fullness of the prana, of the breath and energy. And then exhale. And we'll inhale here to tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. And take a deep breath in and suspend your breath. Lift up through the perineum, root lock, mula bandh. And exhale. Go ahead and place your hands on your knees, and we're going to begin Sufi grind. So you'll inhale the chest forward, exhale to round the spine back, and engage that root lock. And just notice, if you can, imagine that you are stirring the energy up from the lower half of your body and moving it into the upper half of your body. Just nice deep breaths in and out. And then go ahead and change direction. And start to make your way back to a nice tall straight spine, making those circles smaller and smaller until you are back at center. Let's roll the shoulders back a couple of times. Bring the chin to the chest and gentle neck rolls back and forth. Just warming up the cervical spine, the lumbar spine. Okay, back to center and stillness. So I'm going to ask you to transition onto your back for this next session, this next segment of the practice. And you'll want to get nice and grounded in your shoulders and in your tailbone. The breath for the next couple of poses is the same, and it's a powerful breath through an O-shaped open mouth. And it's coming from your belly button. It's coming from your pranic pump. So it sounds like this. I like to say it's a throwback to Lamaze breathing, but only half of my students know what that means. So I don't get a universal understanding from that. Now we want to ground and protect the low back. So maybe put your hands underneath your sacrum with your palms face down. Give yourself a little cushion. So let's bring legs up to 90 degrees. All the way up. Beautiful. So you're going to lift and lower the legs. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Keep your head and shoulders down. And then begin the quick breathing. And your legs do not have to move as fast as your breath. Beautiful. Keep going. It's a powerful breath. And it's a hard pose. So you get to choose whenever you need to rest. And when it's time to rest, bring your legs down to pause and try to stay with the breathing. Stay with the breathing. If anything else has to stop, allow it to stop. There is no right and wrong here. Stay with the breath though, because that's where we start to pump the lower chakra energy up into the higher triangle. And with Kapha, we can get heavy, we can get dense, we can be in that lower triangle, lack of inertia, relatively easily. We can pop over into there. I'm speaking from a personal experience because I am a very Kapha person. So we move through that dense energy by allowing it to start to shift into the higher chakras. And we're using the legs and the belly button like a pump. Now I want you to inhale deeply and bring your legs up. Pull your belly button into your spine, pull it up, up, up underneath your rib cage. Keep holding the breath and then exhale and relax. Let your legs come down, release your arms, completely let go. Notice where you feel the breath. Notice where you feel prana, energy, life force energy moving. And just allow it to bathe each and every cell, invigorating, enlivening, exciting. Okay, so from here, we are going to allow that same breath to guide the next practice, but instead of lifting both legs at the same time, you're going to lift one leg at a time. So your right leg will come up and then all the way down, and then your left leg will come up and then come all the way down. So you're alternating legs, but they're not passing each other in the air. Okay, so begin with the breath first. And then start to add the legs. The legs. And because we are building the energy for Kaphas, we're going to listen to a warrior chant, Jai Segam. And Jai means victory. So we are infusing our bodies with victorious energy. Powerful breath. Ease that moves up. Beautiful, strong, infused and invigorated with energy. Love the image of Sikh warriorship and how there was a deep connection to doing, getting things done, but with such infusion of love. And so much. And take a deep breath in and exhale. And just once again, allow your body to completely release and relax. What's so beautiful about being in the path of Kapha, Kapha Dosha, in the world of warriors, is that we are sustaining. Our energy is able to extend for a long period of time. We might not be the fastest, and yet we are so able to connect to longevity and nourishment. And I think that that is one of the most beautiful parts about being a kapha, is that we not only can infuse these practices to burn a little brighter, but we won't burn out. We won't burn fast. We are steady and even and balanced and fair. So I love thinking about that in the context of Sikh warriors, because although they were out in the battlefield and they were engaging in warfare and intense, pain was in the field, they would coat and dip their arrows in gold so that if a soldier died from that wound, the soldier's family would be taken care of by the gold in that arrow. So it's like we have this energy of work to do and karma yoga showing up, and also this suffusion of sweetness and loving kindness and universal caring of others. So go ahead and bring your knees into your chest and tuck your fingertips behind your knees. And we're just going to rock back and forth a couple times. We like to rock and roll, rocking up and rolling back and rocking up and rolling back. And then from here, you'll come all the way up and make your way into tabletop pose. So hands and knees position. Wrists are under your elbows, under your shoulders. Good. Knees are directly underneath hips. Beautiful. So that same breath is going to apply for this practice as well. So this is the last time that we will do this breath. When you get that belly pumping and you're defying gravity because you're in a different position here. So we're really going to work that core strength to send the energy up into the throat chakra, the third eye chakra. And without syncing it to the breath, you will lift and lower each leg alternately. So you'll lift and lower the right leg, lift and lower the left leg. So you're stretching it back like you're doing some donkey kicking. Beautiful. And stay with the breath. And we'll stay with the warrior chant because we are in that warriorship energy today. Take a nice deep breath in. Fully grounded, fully present. And exhale. Tuck your toes. Lift your sits bones up towards the ceiling for downward facing dog. And walk it out. Bend your knees. Bend your ankles. Move that back body. Stretch out your hamstrings and lift your tailbone up toward the ceiling. Ruth, you have such a gorgeous ceiling in your house. It's beautiful. All right. Now I want you to look at your thumbs and walk your feet to the top of your mat. And just fold forward for a moment. Plant your hands on your shins. Roll your shoulders back. Beautiful halfway lift. Pull your belly button up and into your spine. Gorgeous. Lift, lift, lift. And then come all the way up to stand, shaking out your legs, shaking out your arms, shake, shake, shake. And you could turn and face the camera and come into a wide leg stance, 5-pointed star position. So your arms will be out at the sides. Beautiful. You will inhale up into a standing. And then as you exhale, you'll bring your right hand down to your right ankle. So you'll inhale up into 5-pointed star, exhale left hand down to right ankle. Inhale up, exhale down, inhale up. Pranic windmills. We are just building and moving and shifting the energy. And now that the energy has moved and become a little more subtle, we're expanding it out so it can fill the whole room around us for this next part of the practice. Inhaling up, exhaling down, core strength the whole time, and lift it up through your root lock.
I am the light of my soul. I am beautiful. I am bountiful. I am bliss. I am.
Inhale all the way back up. Pause. Hold the breath. Lift the root lock. And exhale. Coming all the way back down in a comfortable seat. Okay. Lovely. So get nice and comfy. Okay. Our meditation for those of us who are Kapha. We're so blessed because we can just meditate. Like, there's a lot of people out there that make such a big deal about this whole like sitting, being still and quiet thing. And we're like, what? We can do that all the time. So easy. So our meditation is going to be a little different. We are going to do some pranayama exercises, which is a very, very powerful breath. Similar to what we were doing, but a little bit deeper, where you will suck the breath in as your arms come up and create like ballerina arms over your head, and exhale as your arms come out. So I'm going to demonstrate it, and then we're going to go in together, and I'm going to play a HUD chant. Hada is like God. It's like yay God, yay love. Okay, so the meditation itself looks like this. And it's powerful, like it's a sharp breath. And you'll look at the tip of your nose when you do it to put some pressure on your pituitary gland. Okay, so you can go ahead and begin the breath, inhaling and exhaling. And I'm going to play this amazing tantric har chant to get all of our energy pumped up. Good. Inhale, hold the breath, interlace your fingers over your head, stretch your arms up, keep holding the breath, hold, 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 squeeze, 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 and then draw circles like you're stirring something up. Stir, stir, stir. Exhale. And release your arms down. Just bring your hands to your heart for a moment. Close your eye. Notice the energy swirling all around. Thank you so much for giving me the gift of being your guide in this practice. I wish for you to be happy. I wish for you to feel healthy. I wish for you to experience peace. And I wish for you to know freedom. Sat Nam.